Hi F2Ps, it's Goodfellow here from F2P.com, and today we are checking out Krosmaga from Ankama. They are the developers behind Wakfu, Dofus, Crossmaster. So they've kind of built this franchise that revolves around these different games, anime and comics, and in all fairness, building a fairly strong brand. This is their new game, so this is Krosmaga. It is a card collecting game meets board game. So it's a cardboard game, I guess. Similar to how they did with Crossmasters, for people that are aware of it, which was more of just a tactical board game. This is the digital version. There is also going to be, or currently is, I'm not sure, a physical version that can be bought in shops. So, like I said, really building a brand very well, and the kind of art style in the game is reflective of those other games and the comics and anime. And I have to say, I love it. I think the colours, the characters, it's all really, really well put together. This is currently in closed beta, so this is a first look that we're doing. I've played for a couple of hours already, bought a second deck, which I'm going to kind of explain, if not demonstrate. But we're just going to have a walk through it, check out some of the different features, and see how the game goes. Now, it does feel like a fairly polished game. Mechanics-wise, it's not massively in-depth, I don't think. It takes off a lot of other card collecting games that you will be familiar with, but then kind of adds its own twists when it comes to the actual board game element. So, we'll jump into a game. So as far as decks go, we have the starter deck from the god Eop. So this is the first deck that everybody gets. You don't choose one of the other gods. The other ones are currently locked up. However, we did pay, once we completed the tutorial, we were given 300 I don't know, coins, gold, I don't know what they're referring to it as, to purchase a deck. And we decided to, hey, screw it, let's try Zelor. He's the god of time. And obviously you can't see it now, but kind of like looking into it, he seemed like he had some cool abilities. I actually don't know why it's not showing details. It used to... Can I check him in training? That's weird. So, like, when I first kind of came into it, it had like a difficulty rating of every character. There has been a patch after this, so whether it's removed that, I don't know. But each character had a difficulty. So Eop was difficulty 1. Oh, maybe it didn't show on this. I know it shows it on the website anyway. But I think this is the first place I'd seen it. Zelor was a difficulty 3, and I thought, hey, difficulty 3, that's fine, let's go for it. And he had some cool abilities like being able to move his units around on the board and kind of manage his action points, which are like your mana resources. And I thought, yeah, he sounds cool. He sounds like more tacticals. It's quite interesting. Unfortunately, it is ridiculously hard to play with him. I've played 4 games with him, I think, and I got absolutely battered each time. And I'm putting that down to, I mean, literally nowhere close to winning the games. I'm putting it down to the difficulty maybe stems from him being the type of deck that until you've already been buying booster card packs and you've unlocked quite a few of his like base cards that you get when you buy the deck, once you've got some of the extra ones, then he probably becomes more viable. But right now he's kind of like almost impossible to win with, so I'm not even going to bother trying. I'm just going to go into a training mode, so it gives me a little bit of extra time to think and talk over stuff, whereas going into a ranked or unranked, I kind of, a little bit more under pressure. So we're going to go with Eop. He's all about kind of generating aggression and rage and that kind of stuff. She's Sakuria, I think. So she sacrifices her units to make other units more powerful. Okay, so here we go. So we got... okay, Royal Gobal increase. I mean, it's a 6 resource cost. That's, quite expensive. 2 resources, pretty good standard. 4's fine. So these are all summon cards. You've got 2 types of cards. You've got summon cards and spell cards. Spell cards act as they do in any other... Oh, okay, it's basically said you took too long, so these are what you're having. So I didn't actually get the chance to trade that out, which realistically I should have. Okay. Oh! Inflicts 1 damage on all summons. Is that what she did as her first move and there's nothing on the board? Okay, it's interesting. Okay, so this is my AP, my action points. I can't actually place anything yet, so I'm going to take this time to explain how it works. When you place a summon card, you can place them in one of these 5 areas. If you place it on this square, I'll get an extra AP. That will receive a curse card. That will draw 1 card. Curse cards, I believe, allow me to deal direct damage to the enemy Dofus. The objective is to get your summons across the battleground and attack these Dofuses. You need to destroy 2 of them, and then they appear here, to win the game. Now, as you can see on our side, we have these 3 here, and then we have 2 fake Dofuses. If the enemy destroys that one, they don't get a win, but it does expand their area where they can place their units. Now, similarly, we don't know which of their Dofuses are fake. They have 2 fake and we have 2 fake. This transfers over into the actual game in ranked and unranked play as well. So, we're running out of time here. I'm not going to replace anything, but that's fine. Yeah, okay, so it's fine. So that's generally the point of the game. Now, once you place your summon, you essentially lose control of it for the most part. You will put them down and they will move a number of squares equal to their movement rating, which I believe is that 3. Okay, I'm going to put this down quick before... What? There you go. So I'm going to block him off. So they, at the end of the turns, they don't move on the first turn, but at the end of the next turn, this dude will move forward, and mine will move forward at the end of my next turn. And then they just fight. When they hit each other, they fight. So they automatically fight each other. So the idea is to attack and defend in all 5 lanes at the same time. Now, obviously, we'd want to more actively defend this one because it has an actual Dofus. Against a player, you can't be that obvious, I guess, about trying to actively defend one and, oh yeah, I'm not bothered if you attack that one, because they'll be like, oh, well, that's a fake Dofus. You still get a boost from having a fake Dofus, so it's not the end of the world. So yeah, so as with other games, you know, your summons, they have a lot of traits, stuff like that, and then you got your spells, so draw 4 cards, keep the summons and discard any others. So our guy is about building up his army. That's kind of what he's about. Why did I lose? Is that dealing direct damage? Why did I lose? Oh, did she use a curse card? Oh, she spent a curse card. Okay. Yeah, so the curse card inflicts 1 damage on a Dofus. That's fine. So we are going to put this dude down. I think we've got 3. What does he do? Target summons charges. Targeted summons charges 2 cells. Okay, so it's a spell. Okay, so he'll charge forward 2 cells. Okay, that's fine. So that's 7 cards. I'm not going to be spending that anytime soon. I can't spend that. So it's basically this dude. Now, if I put him on here, I will get an extra card. Because I don't need the extra AP yet, so there's not much point in putting in there. And I have this in my reserve. So with the likes of Zelor, he could transfer with a spell card, transfer his remaining AP into that. So you could literally kind of like get to the end of the game where you've got like 10 AP, transfer it all into your card, and then in one turn have like 20 AP to spend and just obliterate the map, in theory. It didn't really work out that well for me. Okay, so what does this dude do? Inflict 1 damage on one of you. Oh, so he's damaged his own Dofus. Okay, cool. So these 2 attack at the same time and kill each other. Which, you know, it's fine. This dude inflicts 1 damage on... Okay, so when he appears, he inflicts 1 damage on an allied summons. Okay, so he's damaged his own summons. It's fine by me. Go for it. Okay, so we're on 4. So this dude, appearance, the targeted summons charges 2 cells. So I'm going to put him... What should I do? I'm going to summon No, I'm going to put him here. And then I'm going to make him charge forward. If that worked out. Yeah, okay, cool. So it's good for advancing your characters. I didn't really need to advance him, although I don't know if you can advance one of your own characters. So he's going to deal 3 damage and has 4 health. He's going to deal 2 damage and deal 2 health. So at the moment he's stronger. Starts the turn, gains 1 AR. Okay, so that builds up its AR. He can charge forward. Okay. So if he gets to there, he's going to deal 3 damage on that Dofus if he gets past this dude, and then I could spend a curse card to destroy one. That's pretty cool. What happens when he dies? 50% chance of summoning a Chafer. Cool. Did he summon a Chafer? He did summon a Chafer, so that is now going to kill him on its next turn. He's going to kill it. Okay, so we have 5 points to spend, so we can put down these 2. Can put down this one. This one's pretty cool, so it's got high attack and health and gains 1 armor every turn. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put him there. That's gonna give me the extra AP. I don't know why it's not letting me click it. I think my mouse is bugging out. Why can't I put him there? Weird. Okay, so I've got the extra AP. That's given me 2. I can potentially spend that now and place this guy down. Or I could save it and I would have 8 at the start of the next turn. No, I'm gonna spend it now. I'm gonna and yeah, I'm gonna put him down there. So that does a charge. I've got this dude that gives 2 charges, which is pretty cool. So now, as you'll see in a moment, when I put this guy down to block that, I can make him charge 2 squares. And then I can spend that on this guy to make him charge another 2 squares. Yes! So I don't think he can be destroyed, and even if he can get destroyed, I've got a curse that will deal damage on that, so that's pretty cool. That worked out quite well for us. Oh, and that's the beginning of his turn, so he's attacking anyway, so there you go. Yay! And we got 1 Dofus. Doodaloo! So we just need another one now to win the game. Appearance charges oneself. Okay. Okay, so we can kill that. It can't kill him. Okay. So, how many squares does he move? Not enough, so that's not bad. So I'm gonna spend this turn, I think. Ooh. Getting as many summons as I can. So get rid of that one. So I drew 2 summons. Okay, that's fine. Blah. So yeah, he's quite cool for charging because I'm EOP and I'm... Oh, whoa, whoa! Wait, oh, they were just moving. Okay, I thought they'd like done a charge or something, which would not have been good. Okay, so gains +1 attack when an allied summons dies. So realistically, I may as well just put this dude down because it gives me a double chance to defeat that guy, I guess. And now I am going to try and I'm going to stack up this. I'm going to stack up this lane, I think. Well, I'm not stacking up because I've not got enough things to stack it up. But if I go for, I'm going to put that dude on there. Gives me another card. Okay, 5's always good. And then I'm going to put my 2 dude here, so he can back up. So he can soften up whoever comes in front of him, and then he can hopefully kind of charge in and deal some cheeky damage. So he's going to die, and he's not going to kill him because he's got quite a lot of hit points, but that's fine. And realistically, I only need to deal 1 damage because I can then get enough curse cards where I can... okay, so when he appears, he does first strike. Again, +1 attack when an ally dies. Okay. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if that had 1 point of damage on it, I could put a card there, and I'd have curse cards. I could do 3 of them, so I still couldn't kill it. He's got first strike, so if the opposing summons is killed, they will not suffer damage. Okay, so I can kill this dude, so that's pretty cool. Can defend that. He's going to deal 6 damage, so he's going to kill that Dofus outright because they've got 5 hit points each, so he's fine, unless obviously they place someone there. 4 points, I'm going to place this guy down as well. Push. And that's my go, unless... Yeah, let's spend that. Oh. And then we'll place this dude down here. So we are pretty heavily stacked now. And we've either one or it's a fake. It was a fake one. So as that was a fake, I can now place on this line as well. So I can literally kind of put a hell of a lot of enemies on in 1 turn. Inflicts 1 damage on all summons. Yeah. So he'll be able to kill him. He'll be able to kill him. So he should be okay for now. I'm gonna go with 10 points. So I can put this dude on there. Hold on. And then we've got 5. Hopefully 2 damages on summons on his roll. Oh, see, he'd have been a good one to put there because that would have actually killed both of them. Okay, kind of messed up a little bit there. Not the end of the world. In fact, I mean, it seems like he can kill them anyway if I've got that right. And it doesn't matter too much. So I need to save him for an appearance attack. But I've got 5 dudes, so I'm gonna stack it. I'm gonna stack. Pointless, I just realised, because there's nothing in that lane for me to attack. What an idiot. Oh, I thought that was an enemy one then. Yes, that did nothing. That was just a absolute waste of time. See, now he has first strike. Does he have first strike as well? I don't get why he attacked him first, because mine has first strike. Okay, that's a bit annoying. Okay, so I don't know why that first strike didn't work. That should kill both of them. Excellent. Now, what I can at compulsion confers +2 attack, +2 on a summons. Okay. Oh, what's he got? Has he got counter attack? Gains +1 MP. Okay. Okay, so we need to destroy this dude. So we'll put him down. And he gives +1 attack and AR to a summons. And we're going to give it to... him. Okay. What the heck? But that increases him because that dude got killed. Interesting. We seem to be doing okay. So realistically, I mean, I can just go like. And then put him on there to pick up another curse card, and then at the beginning of the next turn I've got 2 curse cards, so I've won the game now. Oh, actually no, that could be a fake Dofus, so I've not necessarily won the game, so I do have to still be careful. And I forgot that he was going to do that anyway. Hey, we won the game! Huzzah! So there you go, that was training mode. Obviously a little bit easier than kind of going up against players, especially easier when you're not using that crap dude. So, kind of coming out of here, what have we got? We've got adventures that are nothing yet. I think that's PvE mode, but I don't know anything about it yet, so I can't really comment on it. We've got a shop where we can buy various cards, we can buy currency, which I guess would be for unlocking the decks. Bronze pack, 5 cards including at least 1 rare. Gold packs, what does a gold pack do? 5 cards including 1 infinite. That's 1 Krosmaga. Okay. Cool. Starter decks. So you can, like I said, spend gold, 300 coins, whatever. We have this Cosmic Wheel. I don't know what it is. Or are these just our quests? I won some Cosmic Coins. Where are my Cosmic Coins? I don't know what they do. Ah, there you go. Cosmic Roulette. I've not used this yet, but I've got 2 of them. You get a token. Try your luck at Cosmic Roulette. Come back daily to gain a free token. Okay, cool. Let's do it. See, the animations or everything are just really cool. We've won 20 of them. I don't know what they are. Are they like premium currencies or what? Yeah, no, I want to play. Yeah. Let's go. Got another one. Ooh. Wait, got 20 more. Cool for us, I think. I don't know. I don't know what they do. I mean, I'm presuming I can't buy a starter deck. I can't buy cards. What did they do for me? My collection, have I collected something in here? Oh, is this my deck builder? Did I just go into my... Okay, so this is my deck builder. Okay. So cards, so these are all the cards I've got. You can go between the different classes. So you've got neutral cards, obviously. Then you've got Zelor. See, you kind of get basic ones, but I don't think they're massively helpful, to be honest. Not just yet. You can recycle, so you can destroy any cards that you don't want. Yeah, we can recycle everything. So we've got 6 duplicate commons. By recycling your cards... Ah, okay, so we've got 30... Yeah, man, let's recycle everything. You can now make new cards with these fragments. Okay, well, let's have a look at making cards then. You don't have enough fragments to create this card. Yeah, you're not joking. Use the AP in your reserve, your summoning charge. Okay. Wowzers. Okay, so it's pretty expensive to create them. Oh, it's because I've got to sell it. Let's go with all cards. So this one, that's a little bit better. I've got the maximum number of those, so I wouldn't need any more. Can I make crowbar? No. Okay. So I now know what they are. So those are your different decks. Offerings are... I mean, you've got quests, so that's kind of obvious. Train 4 times, create 1 card, win 10 matches, all that kind of stuff. I'm not entirely sure what the other stuffs are. Treasures may be linked to the PvE possible thing that's locked. Puzzles, again, don't know. Videos. So nothing unlocked, no major explanation of what this kind of stuff is at the moment. I mean, it's closed beta, so a lot of the features might not necessarily be accessible yet. But I think that's pretty much everything for well, as detailed as a description of the game as I can give. As far as these guys go, Ekflip, he kind of focuses on chance and luck. He has stuff where he'll like bring an enemy, one of his heroes into the battle, and it rolls a d6, and then depending on the value you get, that like determines your attack and your defense and stuff. So you can like roll a 1 and get a really crappy one, or roll a 6 and get like an awesome character. Crash, she focuses on ranged attacks. She's a ranger. She focuses on healing. And Iripsa, Sakria, who we just saw, focuses on, I don't know, it didn't really seem that obvious. Can't kill enough your units and stuff. Sadida plants bushes and summons and grows like these weird voodoo doll type things. Sram can maneuver around the battlefield, kind of get behind your units, things like that. And Zelob, he does nothing. So there you go. So I enjoyed the game. I think it's pretty cool. It looks great. Tactically, it's okay. I'm not a massive fan of the automated movement with these types of games, and there's other games like this, but not quite to this level of polish that Ankama have managed. I think they've done a really good job with the look of the game. But yeah, I like to have a little bit more control over my characters, being able to maneuver them around the battlefield, especially that this is going into a market with games such as Duelist or Faria, which is a newer one at the moment, where you do have, it's more like card collecting meets chess, and this is a little bit simpler, which the developers have said they've made it kind of simple on purpose. They don't want it to be too confusing. So, you know, mission accomplished. If it wasn't for the look of the game and how impressed I was with how it looks, then I'd maybe be not quite so forgiving, but as it does look this good and they have put so much effort into it to kind of have synergy with the rest of the franchise, then I'm gonna give them a break and kind of give it a thumbs up and say it's definitely worth trying out. I believe you can sign up for the closed betas at the moment. I'm not entirely sure how their process works. But there you go. That's everything for me. Hopefully you found it informative. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you want to find more of our videos as and when we release them. You can check us out on Facebook and Twitter at f2p.com and over on our official website at f2p.com. So, thank you guys for watching. I have been Goodfellow. You have been you. This has been Krosmaga, and hopefully we shall see you in the next video. Bye-bye!